It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
Who gives a fuck? That's not what we here for, Bo. We ain't here for that shit. What's a 2K? Get that old nigga off. What is wrong with this motherfucker? Is he not taking his meds?
Man, you old schizophrenic ass. Listen, man, you need to handle yourself, bro. Tell your other self to shut the hell up, man.
Yeah. Tell Garrison, tell Bo to shut the fuck up. What's going on, everybody, man? As always. And it's always funny to me how we just all of a sudden lights, camera. When we say action, it's really action for us, motherfuckers. Some nigga lights, camera, action.
They don't, bro. They don't understand, Bo. We could be arguing right before we go live. No, I told you to do this, bro. You're not doing this. But damn, man, I'm trying my hardest. We go live. Hey, what's good, everybody? That's how it works.
Then after that, we pick back up. Yeah, now earlier, dog. Did you not remember what I was saying when we did this? Oh yeah, man. That's what I was leading up to, dog.
Exactly.
That's how it happened. But you know why that don't affect us? We're not betas.
Exactly.
See, betas can't do it. Baby, like light camera. No, I can't. I'm not going. No,
yeah, right. Get somebody else to do it.
That may actually happen soon. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tell a secret. I'm sorry.
Hey, it is what it is, man. Look, hey, man, you want to pick up that beta mail card? Go ahead. I got a lot of them, dog. I be handing them motherfuckers out like pieces of candy, bro. It's Halloween. It's Halloween for beta mails out here, man, or wannabe betas.
Them niggas come up to the door. And they just they be shaking trick or treat.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't got no candy, man, but I got this here certified beta mail card for you, bro. Wear that badge with honor, my nigga.
Wear that badge. Hell yeah. Wear that motherfucker. Don't hide, niggas. Say it with your chest. I'm a beta male. Say it with your chest, nigga. Say it with your chest.
Oh, man.
All right, man. As you all know, we are here. We always got people in the building. Mike James Boxing. WBC is killing boxing. Hey, man, dog. When I saw that shit, I said 2K is going to get a kick out of this.
That's crazy, man. That's insane, bro.
Malachi in the building. He laughing at the Texan is in the building. Mike Tyson versus Ike Ibeabuchi right now.
Yeah, man. Look, I already said on another show, man. Ike Ibeabuchi, he got what is that word, man? They got rid of him. He's not a U.S. citizen, so they got rid of him. They can't get deported. Thank you. They deported him out of the fucking country.
Sure did.
He's gonna come right back with a boxing license. Watch.
Yep.
I'm just saying, man.
He got that motherfucker out of Cracker Jack box.
Yep.
Run out to my man. Sporting Advantage said, "What's up, fam? Bo and 2K fire,
good, bro.
That's right. Hey, Sporting, you tell David when you get in here that nigga late. Say, David, your ass late, nigga.
Get on him, bro. You late. Brian. It's Brian. Get on him,
Brian,
bro.
get on him. He late. Tell that nigga he late. He always getting on you. You get on that nigga. Say, nigga, you late. All right, man. Listen, as always, man, go to 3kingboxing.com for the latest greatest what's going on in the sport of boxing, as well as interviews. And as always, joining me and helping me maneuver through this shit, it's that beta male card handing out head nigga himself. What's up, family?
What's good, man? What's good? Hey, man, it's another day in the life of an alpha. It's what we got to deal with, man. There's only like 3 of us motherfuckers out here, you know. And we in a world full of betas, man. Shit. It is what it is, man.
That nigga almost alpha that laptop.
I alpha something else earlier, bro. Yeah. Shit went sprawling across the table and shit. I was mad in a motherfucker, man. But you know, we good now. We good.
Really is he? My man Sporting Advantage said L-Dub streaming doing King Hour. Oh, I'm gonna get him. Oh, my man Jay, you listen, man. Hold on. I'm glad you did this. We in these motherfucking streets. Y'all niggas late. No, we not, Jay. No, we not, motherfucker. You was just too early.
They always early, man.
Yeah. No, we appreciate y'all. I'm glad you here, Jay. Jay, you said something on 2 shows ago that I meant to read that I forgot, so I'm gonna do it now while it's on my mind, man. You said if Spence is okay, he is going to beat the shit out of Garcia. I think we will see a timid Spence for the first 3 rounds, but I think Garcia is too stationary to beat a Spence, and Garcia can't match Spence skill for skill. Garcia isn't great at anything. He is good at best at everything, but I agree. If Spence is damaged, then Garcia got a good shot at winning. But to me, it's more of a 50-50 shot. You said that on 2 shows ago at the end of the show, man. So I just wanted to read that to let you know we got it. I don't ever want y'all to think, we don't pay attention to what y'all write, man. We appreciate you motherfuckers that know the sport and true to us. Not the niggas that jump in, and want to say a comment to, to prove they fucking metal and then jump the fuck out.
Word up.
My man. All right, man. My man Lee Jones said, best war you ever seen in a boxing ring.
I'll get to that at the end of the show, man. Let's move on.
Hell yeah. All right, so the WBC is out here in them streets.
Nah, man, they not in these streets, man.
They not in the streets,
bro. Nah, man, they on the sand dunes right now, man. Man, they in the sandbox. They on that damn that shit that they make for the playgrounds with the pebbles and the pieces of wood. They on that shit, bro.
They on that shit, dog.
They not in these streets, bro. Not at all.
They on the wood chips, niggas.
Yeah, bro. Shit, I put in my barbecue grill, bro. They on that.
This shit to hold the grill. That's what them niggas is on. Man, the WBC is out here acting foolish than a motherfucker. Mauricio Sulaiman actually said this. No fake news. This motherfucker said if Mike Tyson wants to go further than just an expedition, not only will he's all for it and support it, this nigga said he would rank him. He said the WBC would rank Tyson if he pursued something beyond a motherfucking exhibition. Now, hold on. Let me say this. I thought the 1 minute clip of 3 seconds a piece of him doing different shit in different locations was very nice. That doesn't mean, first of all, when Mike Tyson wasn't old, the nigga was gassed in 3 rounds.
Guys, nigga, I mean, continue, bro. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you do this, man. Continue.
I just want to help me understand something. Was COVID-19 that bad for Mr. Sulaiman? I mean, was he at home, maybe smoking a hookah, or
I don't
know. Did they spike his taco? You know what I'm saying? Because they wasn't really getting meat like they used to. So maybe they spiked the nigga's taco. Maybe when he was sparring with his daughter, she actually hit this nigga too hard. Maybe that's what it is. I'm just trying to figure out, are they that desperate for money, attention, recognition, to where you would even say you would rank a motherfucker 52 that even in his prime, the nigga got gassed?
53. And it ain't COVID-19 because they was on that franchise title shit before COVID-19. Yep. So it ain't COVID. It ain't being quarantined or none of that. They was on some fuckery before that, huh? You know what I'm saying? So this is just a continuation of the fuckery. That's what this is. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. We all like Mike Tyson. Most of us, not everybody. There's a lot of people that think Mike Tyson was overrated. But the majority of us liked Mike Tyson. He was an exciting fighter of the 80s and the early 90s, right? Very exciting fighter. He's known for, if you buy his pay-per-view and you blink, you fucked around and missed the knockout. You know what I'm saying? He's known for that, right? But the reality is, Mike Tyson has already been exposed, bro. I know y'all like the training videos. I know y'all like the dipping and bobbing and weaving from side to side. I like it too. I'm like, damn, look how fast Mike was, man. Look at that nigga's footwork, dog. But he's been exposed. You know what I'm saying? Buster Douglas would have always beaten Mike Tyson, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, right? That was the right time, the right moment in life for Buster Douglas. And he had a great jab, which is something Mike Tyson was always susceptible to. Ask Mitch Green, ask Tony Tucker. They had excellent jabs against Mike Tyson, man. You know what I'm saying? So Buster Douglas came in there and did a better job with his jab and putting his combinations together. You know, we know Robbie Givens fucked his head up and he didn't have his entourage or his right corner. And let me say this, his right quarterman for that fight. But if Mike Tyson was such this indestructible character that everyone said he was at that time, then Buster Douglas wouldn't have fucking mattered. You see what I'm saying? Agreed. Buster Douglas, sometimes niggas just have your number. Buster would have had Mike Tyson's number. So would Evander Holyfield. Trust, if Mike would have escaped the Buster Douglas fight, got the knockout back when the goddamn ref did a 15 count, he actually did a real 10 count and got the knockout win, right? He was supposed to fight Evander Holyfield after that. Holyfield would have beat the shit out of him just like he did in the first time they actually fought in 96. You know what I'm saying? It would have been the same kind of fight, maybe worse because Evander was better back then. You know what I'm saying? So Evander Holyfield and Buster Douglas always would have had Mike Tyson's number, man. 100%, right? But you got to look at who Mike Tyson ended up being before he retired. When he retired, Mike Tyson was 2-3 in his last 5, right? He beat Brian Nielsen, which is a pretty decent win. Brian Nielsen was a dude from Denmark, white dude from Denmark. You know what I'm saying? He was beating up a lot of dudes. Yeah, they had a pretty good, nice little resume. Not a great one, but a little nice resume. You know what I'm saying? I give him that. But his only other win after that was Clifford Etienne. The Black Rhino. You know what I'm saying? Nigga that's in and out of prison just like Mike Tyson was. Right? Lennox Lewis dogged him out. That's fine. It's Lennox. But then you get to the last 2 fucking losses. Danny Williams and Kevin McBride? Do y'all forget shit, man? And this is when Tyson was more in his prime than he ever would be right now at 53 years old, man. He is so out of his mother. Mike Tyson's a grandfather, but he's grandfather status right now. None of his kids have children, but a 53-year-old nigga can be a grandfather right now, bro. My father was a 53-year-old grandfather. You know what I'm saying? So 53, you could be a grandfather right now, dog. You're trying to tell me that Mike Tyson at 53, right, was better than Mike Tyson in 2005 that lost to Kevin McBride? Mike Tyson at 53 is better than Mike Tyson in 2004 that lost to Danny Williams? Really? Now, I get it. The heavyweight division is watered down, is terrible right now, right? Mm-hmm. But I guarantee you my money on it, unless the fight is fixed, Mike Tyson's not beating Deontay Wilder. He's not beating Tyson Fury. He's not beating Anthony Joshua. He's not beating Luis Ortiz, right? He's not beating Oscar Rivas, right? Ooh. He's not beating Joseph Parker. He's not beating Andy Ruiz. You know who came out recently, dog? David fucking Allen came out recently. The White Rhino, ironically, right? This motherfucker came out and said, I could beat Mike Tyson. That tells you he should retire. When I read that shit, I was like, you know what? There's a possibility. He probably can beat Mike Tyson. David Allen looked like shit against David Price. Sure did, right? Looked like shit. Sorry ass David Price beat David Allen. Actually made him look great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did.
But you got to remember, he lost to Kevin McBride, man. When he was more in his prime than he is today. So I'm willing to say, you know what? David Allen might beat fucking Mike Tyson, man. He might. If Kevin McBride could do it some fucking 15 years ago, then David Allen can do it when the nigga's in grandpa status, man. Mm-hmm. Y'all really want to see that shit? Like my man Kendrick said, Mike ain't beating Charles Martin. Nope.
F.A. Jagbay, Junior
Jagba, Philip Hargovich, Ivan Ditchko, Dominic Brazil. Well, hold on.
Hold on. Wait a minute. We going a little bit too far. I mean, hold on now. Wait a minute.
Hold on, nigga. I went a little bit too far.
Yeah, you went a little bit too far. You got carried away. Dial it down a notch, nigga. Dial it down.
Yeah, bring it back. Bring it back, 2K. You tripping, dog. Yeah. Mike Tyson whooped Don Brazil, light-skinned ass, easy. And Gerald Wilder. Both them niggas lose to Mike Tyson. 53-year-old Grandpa Tyson, they lose, bro.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying, Bo, before I turn it over to you. Mike Tyson, bro. I will never tell a man he can't do something. I will never say, like a lot of these betas out here that do this shit, I will never tell a man that is strong within his feelings about being something or doing something late in life. I'll never tell you can't do that, bro. But I will advise you in saying, take what Mauricio Sulaiman said with a grain of salt. Stay in them exhibitions. Go ahead and get your $1 million for the goddamn Evander Holyfield rematch. The way Evander was looking in that training session, this nigga look every bit of 122 years old, bro. You should now officially be able to beat Evander Holyfield, dog. Go ahead and get that. Maybe get into a senior tournament. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got to roll y'all niggas out in y'all's hover rounds to the ring and shit, because none of y'all walk into the ring. You know what I'm saying? We'll get you a cane, get you out your hover round. You can walk on the cane to get into the ring. Each one of you old ass niggas got to roll into the ring because you're not stepping underneath the ropes. You're not doing that no more. Roll into the ring like them wrestlers do. You know what I'm saying? And then we could get this seniors tournament on. Only 3 minute. I mean, shit. I'm thinking maybe even 2 minute rounds like the women, but fuck it, 3 minute rounds. 3 minute 3 rounds, bro. That's it. That's all you got, dog. We ain't going past 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? The winner, you get a big chunk of money at the end, and you're no longer broke. Great for you. That's it. I don't want to see you in the ring with nobody who's currently active and is a contender in the heavyweight division. If you're fighting bum-ass niggas like the nigga Oliver McCall just beat, some Italian dude, that's fine. I mean, whatever. The nigga's record was like 13-72. That's fine. You can fuck with them. But I don't want you in there with no contenders. I don't want you in there with no guys that's on the verge of a title shot. None of that shit, B. I don't want to see none of that shit with Mike Tyson or any of these other mumbling motherfuckers like James Toney and Evander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe. If you mumbling right now, I don't want to see you in the ring with none of these contenders, man. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Get the seniors tournament in. It'd be nice and fun to watch 3 rounds for 3 minutes, and that's it, nigga. All y'all got is 9 minutes of fighting per fight. That's it, bro. Nothing else. I don't want to see nothing else. Mauricio Sulaiman should slap himself for this dumb shit, man. You know, I do him like I did. Y'all seen the movie? I got the hook up Master P's joint with Anthony Johnson. Y'all know who that is. That's Ezel from Friday. Remember they were selling them cell phones? Yeah. And they had a Tiny Lister, that big nigga, Debo. They had him in the movie. And that little fat nigga was like, you know, he said, yeah, man, you know, Roscoe wants some phones. The little fat nigga was like, is your money good? Little fat nigga look like Jarrell and shit.
Jarrell gonna get you for that shit, dog. He gonna get you for that shit.
Cool gonna get me, dog.
Cool gonna get you, dog. He gonna roll, and I mean literally roll up on you.
He look like a dark skinned, yeah, right. He look like a dark skinned Jarrell and shit. Hey, is your money good? Debo said, "What kind of dumbass comment is that? Just slap yourself for that comment. Slap yourself." That nigga had to smack himself. Debo was like, "Hoarder." That's exactly what Mauricio Sulaiman should do, bro. Real talk. Stupid ass statement, man. What you think, bro?
I think my man Jay Davis said it best. That nigga was off that Colombian Betty White.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, man. Exactly.
Listen, man, let me say something. This is nothing more than the ultimate clout chase. Think about this for a second, and this is why I'm saying it. This is the ultimate clout chase. Why? Mauricio Sulaiman, he knows what Mike Tyson meant to the heavyweight division. So he's hoping that if Tyson comes back it will give it that same shock. And I'm being honest with y'all because I hate to admit this, and if I have to, it is what it is. I have heard fighters say they believe Tyson can be competitive in today's heavyweight division.
Oh my God, bro!
I've heard it.
George Foreman said it recently too. But George Foreman is a nice nigga, man. Like, I mean, George Foreman be like, hey man, that guy over there just called you a nigger. George Foreman be like, but he's still a great guy.
But in what context did he really mean it? Like,
exactly.
Could have been playful. That's George, right? Yeah. I've actually heard fighters say this. I've actually heard other promoters say that they believe in the current crap Tyson could make some noise a little bit.
Man, whatever, man.
Mauricio Sulaiman he saw the same thing we saw. See, the problem with a video, right? A video, I could show you a 30-minute clip of me looking great, lifting motherfucking 300 pounds like I ain't gonna ever stop. You know what I'm saying? Hitting a heavy bag like there's no motherfucking tomorrow. That shit is called editing. Mm-hmm. And the funny thing is, at the end of that clip, if you watch it, Mike, damn, he was like, at the end, remember he looked at the camera, he said, I'm back. Nigga couldn't. He could be like, I'm back with bass in the voice. I'm back. He was like, I'm back.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Right? Okay. And Mike, I love Mike.
Yeah.
Mike is doing the same thing Layla Ali is doing, except the difference is he ain't playing to it as much, but Mike is loving this because every time you talk to him, he be dropping hints. Well, I mean, I'm working out. I'm in the best shape of my life. The nigga posted a picture of him with no shirt on, dog. He showed his 50-year-old body, dog. No shirt on, man. I'm like, Mike, you ain't getting the young hoes no more, man. Stop.
And granted, you know what I'm saying? Mike looks good for his age.
Yes, he does.
The nigga got a full-grown white beard and shit. It ain't on no John Mark Mormick, you know what I'm saying? The former cruiserweight champion that dyed his shit white. No, nigga, this is age. He naturally has a full-grown white beard, bro.
Look.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Mike Tyson is so old, his tattoo is peeling. The tattoo is naturally fading off of the nigga's face.
Exactly, bro. That nigga gonna have a normal face in 6 years, bro. Yeah. Face gonna be back to normal. Be like, I could have sworn Mike had a tattoo on the left side of his face. Guess not. Right. You got to go back and look at pictures to remind yourself that you wasn't tripping.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Bro. I knew he had one.
Yeah. At the end of the day, man, if Mauricio Sulaiman would have said, man, I like Mike coming back, I'm all for his comeback. Okay, that's cool and fine. But when you say that if he decided to go beyond exhibition, we would put him in the rankings. Essentially, what you're basically saying is, hey, man, we hungry for money, man. We'll do anything for that dollar.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're saying when you're telling me a 52-year-old that has not fought since when was the last time this nigga been in the ring?
2005.
What was the last time?
Years.
2005. So a nigga ain't been in the ring 2005. 53 motherfucking years old. Oh, yeah, and by the way, when he was in the ring, he was, pretty much being carried out. Like had it not been for the fact that his legs still did work, the nigga was in the corner forever before he finally decided to walk out.
And then he came out with that fake ass excuse. I did it for the money. I mean, get the fuck out of here, man. Kevin McBride was better than you, bro. Stop it. Flatlined your ass, man. He's better than you at that stage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's funny. For no money.
Yeah, I did it for the money. Yeah, that's funny.
For no money, man. Nigga was better than you. So was Danny Williams, bro. They're better than you, bro. Stop.
They're better than you. So at the end of the day, dog, Mauricio Sulaiman is basically saying, I don't fucking care. This is proof right here, right now. When James Toney said that shit to both, and go back and watch it, to them two beta males he punked, and Chris Eubanks and motherfucking Nigel Benn. He said the WBC stand for We Be Crooks. That's exactly what that shit stand for. When you tell me the president said that if Mike Tyson, a 52-year-old whose last fight 15 years ago, he got carried the fuck away.
Hey, stop giving that nigga numbers. 53.
Okay,
and on top of that, he will be 54 next month. So we actually being nice by saying 53.
So 53-year-old, right? You're saying if he decides, not if he has a fight, if he decides to be like, I want to go beyond exhibition, we would rank him. So this nigga has to do nothing. And you're saying you're going to put him in the rankings? Man. If I'm anybody ranking, I'm like, man, fuck you, you fat motherfucker.
Listen, man. Yeah, if I'm an active fighter and I've been working my ass off to get noticed and I see Mike Tyson above me, I'm pissed. I'm heavily upset, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what his name is, man. His time has passed.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, his time has fucking passed, man. Listen, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell y'all niggas something, man. A lot of niggas gonna get mad at me, bro. What are y'all really?
What are they not?
Right. Yeah, everybody get mad at 2K. Exactly. What do y'all really expect Mike Tyson to do? Motherfucker be sitting back, hotboxing and shit, smoking joint after fucking joint, man. Now, for you dumb niggas that don't understand, yes, weed is a stimulant, right? To get you all fucked up, you feel real good. But at the same time, your lungs are not built to be inhaling smoke. So at the end of the day, that smoke that you're inhaling into your fucking lungs, right? That is a decrease in your ability to hold oxygen longer than you normally could. On top of the fact that he's older, and that naturally decreases your ability to hold oxygen longer than you could when you were younger. God damn, I be hitting niggas with logic, Bo. So what do you expect a 53-year-old old nigga that smoke weed all goddamn, smoke weed every day, just like Nate Dogg and shit, right? All day long. What do you expect him to be doing? He's going to gas in the second round, man. He gonna look like Mike Tyson in them damn training videos the first minute of the first round. Then he gonna look like Evander Holyfield in the second round. Then he gonna look like how he looked against Kevin McBride at the end of that fight in the third round.
He looked pitiful, man.
Yeah. So what are y'all really expecting here? The best thing for this shit to work, for Mike Tyson to build publicity. I mean, listen, he has a big name. He got a big name. You know what I'm saying? The old heads love Mike Tyson. They just remember the pay-per-views and him knocking everybody out in the first fucking round. They love it, dog, right? So the old heads will come back to watch this nigga, see what he does, right? But at the end of the day, bro, at the end of the day, he would still be honored the way that he should be if he came back and did the exhibition tournament.
I agree with that.
Nobody's really expecting Mike Tyson to get in there a 12-round sanctioned boxing match with one of the contenders in the heavyweight division. Basically, he's old enough to be the father of these contenders, bro. He's old enough to be the father of Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, and Anthony Joshua. Y'all know that, right? He's old enough to be their dad.
He sure the fuck is.
Yes, he's 20 years older than those guys, man. You know, he's 18 years older than Deontay Wilder. He's 18 years older than me. He's old enough to be our dads. You know what I'm saying? Shit, matter of fact, my dad was born 3 years before him. My dad's only 3 years older than him. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's old enough to be the father of the contenders at which Mauricio Sulaiman is trying to get him in the ring against. This is terrible, man. Look, we joking and shit, but it really ain't funny, man. This is bad, man. If Mike Tyson's like, yeah, I want to do it. That's bad, bro.
Yeah, yes.
That might get him killed, man. And if I'm the rest of those fighters, I'm like, I'm not fighting Mike Tyson, man. Mauricio, you foul for this shit, man. You foul for this shit. I'm not fighting him, man. I'm not about to fight this dude, man. Mike Tyson really took to heart that Deontay Wilder said he would knock him out. He was really mad. Remember that shit, bro?
He sure
was mad.
He was.
He took that shit to heart. Tyson Fury had a beta male moment and said, oh, man, he would knock me out. some stupid shit that you should never say. Don't care who it is, right? Because there it is. You could see Mike Tyson in the ring now, literally.
Yep.
You might see this nigga in the ring. Do you still feel the same way? Do you think he gonna knock you out? If oh my God, bro, if the WBC pulled some fuck shit and said Mike Tyson versus Tyson, Tyson versus Tyson. If they pull some fuck shit like that, would you still think that Mike Tyson knocks you out? I mean, I don't think they would do this, but I'm just saying theoretically, right? So he really took Deontay Wilder saying he would knock him out, bro, if they ever fought to heart. He was really mad. Now he coming back. Stop, man. Just put him in the exhibition. 3 minutes, 3 rounds. That's it. Don't want to see him again after that. Out in the ring. Outside the ring, cool. You smoke all the weed you want. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to see him in the ring after this exhibition, man.
I'm going to put it to y'all like this. I'm going to read this comment after I say this. The nigga went from having tigers to walking a poodle. That says right there he shouldn't been in the ring. Nigga, the fire ain't there. Nigga, you went from walking baby tigers to walking a poodle. Nigga, the fire ain't there no more.
No, that's messed up.
my man David Ruiz said Mauricio Sulaiman is either trolling or has reached another level of stupidity.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm gonna go with the latter, David. It's another level of stupidity. You know why? Because he's got that track record right now with that since that franchise shit. You know, WBC being on some fuck shit anyway, but that wasn't necessarily Mauricio. It was his dad, Jose Sulaiman. You know, back when they were on some fuck shit early in the early 2000s, the 90s, 80s, etc. Right? Now it's Mauricio. This whole franchise shit, and he can't even explain the franchise tag himself.
Isn't that sad, man? That's
crazy, bro. He can't even fully explain the reasoning behind the franchise tag. He gives you different thought processes to mull over and shit. But at the end of the day, he's like, really, I really don't fully understand it myself. And you're the president of the organization. It's just crazy, man.
The fucked up thing is he admitted, he said, I know it's found confusing. It's confusing to me. Huh?
Yeah.
What? Like
that's
that?
What I said.
Yeah, I'm just, but I mean, you admitted that? Like, oh, it's really confusing to me. Like, what? Huh? Like, you admit it. Like, it's one thing if he'd have said, you know, I know it sounds confusing, but in the end, it works out. This motherfucker said it's confusing to me. And I'm the president. Oh, nigga, we're screwed. This is
exactly.
Mama Denise is in the building. She said, hey.
Mama Denise, you can't get it in these streets unless you really in these streets.
My man Malachi said, "Bo ain't right." When I was talking about him, I was talking about
that tattoo fading on his face.
Yeah. Kendrick Taylor said, "Mike gonna be like, we owe it to each other to fight to better our lives."
Y'all foul, bro. Y'all foul, man.
Hey, man. At the end of the day. And hold on, I like this, Smitty. Make it a straight 9 minutes and the fight's over.
That's it, bro. Like real talk, man. That's it, man. 1 round, 9 minutes. Hey, you know what? That wouldn't work. Them motherfuckers be dead by minute 2. Nah, that wouldn't work, man. We talking about this would be worse than Dada 5000 versus Kimbo Slice. Y'all remember that shit?
Oh,
I don't know if y'all saw it. That was the worst. But look, these motherfuckers was panting, bro. Like a punch was like, these fools literally passed out from exhaustion, dog. And one of them niggas almost died from it. You know, Kimbo did end up dying, but it wasn't because of that fight.
No, it wasn't because of that fight, yeah.
Dada 5000 will tell you I actually died in the hospital after that fight from exhaustion, bro. That's exactly what could happen here. Just saying, man.
My man, the Texan, this is awesome. Damn, lost to 2 fights with names like Danny Bride from Pineapple Express.
Man, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Y'all can't tell me Mike Tyson of 2004 and 2005 is a worse fighter in worse condition than a 53-year-old Tyson turning 54 next month. Stop it.
It's beyond this. This is, like I said, man, at the end of the motherfucking day, dog, Mauricio Sulaiman, you need to be slapped. And hold on, wait a minute. And I mean with the back and the front, nigga.
Yeah, man.
You need to be slapped very fucking hard.
Crazy, man.
All right, man. Let's move on. Hey, man. I don't know if people learn from their mistakes, man. I just really don't know. See, Anthony Joshua, and here's the thing. I actually like Anthony Joshua. I really do. Motherfuckers, I think motherfuckers that don't like him they don't like him because of the so-called situation that you was put against where you had to pick between him and Deontay Wilder. If I like you, I like you. I ain't picking. If I like both of you, I like both of you. I don't give a fuck about that picking side shit. I don't pick. You want me to pick a side? 3KB. That's my side, nigga. That's what it's, that's my side. But Anthony Joshua, he is so focused on making history. He is so focused on a fight with Tyson Fury. He is so focused on that being such a huge fight because listen, let's keep it real. Joshua versus Wilder would be a huge fight, but the reason why he's so excited about this is because it would be in the UK and it would be all UK. That's why he's so excited about this. That's why Eddie Hearns is giddy about it, right? They were always excited about an undisputed fight. Don't get it twisted, but they're extra excited that this could be an all UK thing. That tickles these motherfuckers for whatever reason. But is he so focused on Fury that the motherfucker is not paying enough attention to the job task in front of him and Kubrat Pulev? Could we see an Andy Ruiz repeat, man? What do you think about this, man?
Man, look, it was okay. So he blamed losing to Andy Ruiz, at least one of the excuses, I guess I could say. And I don't want to say excuse because it was true. One of the facts, let's say that he blamed losing to Andy Ruiz on was the fact that he was looking ahead of Andy Ruiz towards Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury.
Yep.
He said this. So it sounds like he's doing the same thing with Kubrat Pulev. So yeah, you have a point. This could be the same thing because that's one of the reasons for why you say you lost to Andy Ruiz. Why are you talking about Tyson Fury? Calm the fuck down, dog. Anthony Joshua remind me of a dude where a girl basically tells him she give him some pussy, man. And he's just overly excited. Oh my God, 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 oh my God. Finally, the day has come. You're gonna calm the fuck down, bro. If you stay alive long enough, it'll come again and again and again and again and again and again. You know what I'm saying? I was like, he's like that, bro. Like, bro, the fight is there. But win the fight that's in front of you first, man. Kubrat Pulev is no bum. I've said it several times on the show. I'll say it again. Kubrat Pulev is not a guy that anyone in the heavyweight division right now should be overlooking. Not at all. Kubrat Pulev is a live dog, man. You know what I'm saying? He only lost to Vladimir Klitschko. You see what I'm saying? And that was what, 2011? Yep. He's been winning since. Competition not that great, but, he's still been winning. He hasn't faltered. You see what I'm saying? He's still fighting at a high level. So he's still a dog, man. And if you give a dog an opportunity to bite, guess what? You're going to get fucking bit, man. Just like Andy Ruiz bit you and almost ate your ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? We had to pull Joshua out Andy Ruiz's mouth. He was literally going to swallow this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
The diet's over, shit.
Yeah, they calm down, Andy. We'll go get you some real food after the fight, man. Shit, right? But this could happen with Kubrat Pulev. You're absolutely right. Because it's like I said, it's the same reasoning you mentioned for why you lost to Andy Ruiz. It's there. Beat Kubrat Pulev first. Then you can get that big money fight in the UK, man. We already know Tyson Fury going to beat Deontay Wilder. It is what it is. A lot of people don't believe that. I'm one of the motherfuckers that do. I believe Tyson Fury beats Deontay Wilder again, possibly in similar fashion. But if it's not in similar fashion, he's definitely going to outboxing for 12 rounds, just like I thought he was in the first and the second fight. Okay? So that trilogy, to me, is a foregone conclusion. All right? Mm-hmm. So Tyson Fury is most likely going to win that fight.
Yes.
You just need to get past Kubrat Pulev, and the fight's there. But don't overlook him, man. You'll make the same mistake twice. You'll get burnt twice, bro.
Here's the. I'm gonna give you guys a statement as to why we're saying this. Now, this isn't to say he has acknowledged he has Kubrat Pulev, right? But I'm just saying he acknowledges he acknowledges Kubrat Pulev. He acknowledges that that has to get done. But this statement that he made, let me tell you something, and this is why I like Fury a lot more than I like I like Fury's mentality versus Wilder. Versus Joshua. When Fury was fighting Wilder in that rematch fight, the one that he just beat him in, they asked him. They said, "So, what do you think about Anthony Joshua and Dylan White?" He said, I'm not thinking about none of them guys. I'm concerned. I don't care about none of them guys. He said, Joshua means nothing to me. White means nothing to me. My focus is Deontay Wilder. That's the right attitude to fucking have, right? That's the right attitude to have. This is what Anthony Joshua said. I'm here to make the most money. I'm fired up. Fury's just another opponent. At the end of the day, I'm looking at Fury like he's just another fighter. In terms of spectacularly, trash talking, two juggernauts coming together. I can't wait. No. I
can't wait is my problem, bro. That's my problem.
I can't wait is my problem. But Fury, he's just another fighter. That's my problem too. No, he fucking is not.
Well, no, he's doing the right thing by saying that. We say this all the time. In the media, you don't ever concede to a fighter being better than you or a fighter being this good or that good. You don't. He said the right thing. He's just another fighter. In the background, we know that he's not saying that, bro. We know that if he beats Kubrat Pulev and if Fury beats Deontay Wilder, we know that Anthony Joshua is going to be preparing for the fight of his life. We know that. But in the media, yes, he did the right thing saying, yeah, he's just another motherfucker. I'm going to smash up. He's supposed to say that in the media. My problem is with him saying, what was the last part? I just lost it. What was the last part?
I can't wait.
I can't wait. Yes, you can wait. You know why you can't wait? Because you got Kubrat Pulev right here.
Yeah.
That's why you can't wait.
That's my problem. I listen, man. At the end of the day, for me, if they, hey, what do you think about you and Fury? I'm not concerned about that right now, man. I got it. And once upon a time, Joshua actually would say that. Once upon a time, he actually would say that.
Well, we found out he was lying.
Yeah. Right. Well, the gig is up. I'm out. Well,
we found out he was fucking lying. Listen, man. Remember when we were on the conference call with Top Rank and Terence Crawford right before he was going to fight Idris Kavliauskas, right?
I remember that.
Also, we were on the conference call right before he was getting ready to fight Amir Khan.
Yep.
We were also on the conference call when Tyson Fury was getting ready to fight Otto Wallen. Goddamn, CKB is every goddamn where. But anyway,
no, we don't know nobody, man.
We don't know nobody. But anyway, we was on all them conference calls and many more. I'm just giving you these 3 examples. Each one of those examples, Terence Crawford was asked about Errol Spence. And in both of those cases, before Idris Kavliauskas and Amir Khan, he specifically stated, oh, I'm not looking at Errol Spence right now. I'm looking at Idris Kavliauskas. Oh, I'm looking at Amir Khan. They asked Tyson Fury about Deontay Wilder before he fought Otto Wallen. Hey, man, I'm not looking at Deontay Wilder right now. This is Tyson Fury now, guys. Tyson Fury's, I smash his fucking head in. He didn't say any of that. He said, oh, I'm not looking at Deontay Wilder right now, man. Right now, I got to worry about Otto Wallen. This is exactly what AJ is supposed to say. Yeah, man, Tyson Fury would be a great fight, man. But right now, I'm not looking at him. I'm looking at Kubrat Pulev right now. That's my mandatory. Also, I have to deal with another mandatory in Alexander Usyk after I beat Kubrat Pulev. Hopefully we can basically pay him some step aside money, get him to get the fuck on somewhere, and I can get the Tyson Fury fight. But right now, man, Tyson Fury is like 2 fights down, man. I'm not looking at him right now. That's what you're supposed to say, AJ.
Yep.
Damn. Got to talk for these motherfuckers now.
Well, and here's the thing, and you're right. Think about this. Tyson Fury said that about Otto Wallen. Exactly. Otto Wallen, dog.
Exactly.
Otto Wallen. Now, I get being upset you doing it to Kubrat Pulev. Otto Wallen, dog.
Right.
Like, if you said against Otto Wallen, I wouldn't even be tripping. Like, all right, dog. Otto Wallen.
Exactly.
He said, nah. And another thing, you're right. I remember one conference call we was on where they actually told you before the conference call start, don't ask us shit about Errol Spence. We're not fighting Errol Spence. They said
that. Oh, they did say that in the beginning of the conference call. You absolutely right. They did. They did.
Don't ask us shit about Earl Spence. We're not fighting Earl Spence. That's why when people was talking about something, Earl ain't trying to fight. I never said nothing like, dog, I'm on these conference calls. Them motherfuckers, they telling you, they even saying, don't ask me about that.
Yeah, I remember you told me that shit. I remember you told me that. A text or something like that. You said in the chat, you was like, man, they won't even let you ask about Earl.
No, they wouldn't let you ask about that shit. But at the end of the day, for me, it's like this. Listen, Anthony Joshua, I listen, I get it, right? You probably is chomping at the motherfucking bit because people don't know the backstory. Tyson Fury had been fucking with AJ for a very long time. Cats don't know the story, right? There's a little bit of in-house, there's a little bit of, a UK beef there going on between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua that goes back when Joshua was coming up through the ranks in the amateurs, okay? There's a little beef that's going on right there, right? And Tyson Fury always fucks with Joshua and always remember he told him he's a big muscle-bound bum. Remember he said that? He would say that to him, right? So it's there. And I get it. You chomping at the bit for him. But at the end of the day, man, listen, you already had this happen to you once. Kubrat Pulev is not done, dog. Kubrat Pulev is actually more dangerous than Andy Ruiz if you're not ready.
Yeah, man, he's a better fighter than Andy Ruiz. I stick to my guns on that one. Yes. I'll debate that shit, bro. Andy Ruiz has not shown us anything other than the fact that he was able to KO a fucking mentally vulnerable Anthony Joshua. And the reason why we know he was mentally vulnerable is because in the fucking rematch, he got his mental faculties back in place and dominated the fight. That's how we know. So that's the only reason. That's the only claim to fame that Andy Ruiz has. Man, Kubrat Pulev has been putting the stiff to these motherfuckers ever since he turned pro.
Yes, he has.
Kubrat Pulev is not a bum, man. I'm serious. That motherfucker say, well, he's not great, and he's not a bum. He's like a solid B+ level fighter. He's got the basics down. You fuck around and step too close, you get jabbed all up in the face. If you get past the jab, you get tied up.
Yep. And if you expose your chin, he will clip it.
Exactly. So, Kubrat Pulev has got the basics down, man. He's a basic European fighter, bro. He's not a bum. You got to watch out for them dudes, man.
Yeah. My man, Mike, 3 Kings Boxing in the house. Mike said, first fighter who needs to be pissed off, Dylan White, who still hasn't received his earned opportunity from the WBC heavyweight title, yet the same sanctioning body will just give Tyson a ranking. Exactly, Mike. Exactly.
I mean, like I said, it's a smack in the face to all those young fighters and middle-aged fighters as well that have been moving up the rankings, bro. Putting in that work, fighting motherfuckers that were tough challenges and shit, right? It's a slap in their face if Mike Tyson ends up in the rankings above them, bro. That shit is it's ridiculous, bro. It's inconceivable, man. For you dumb niggas, it's hard to understand. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. Like he just somebody needs to smack shit out the dude, man. Real talk.
My man Brian Davis said AJ thinks the IBO belt is legit. Yeah, he did. He did say I got the 4 belts. I remember when he said like, huh?
Yeah. You had cats out here really saying that shit too. Yeah, he's a 4-belt champion. Man, stop it, man. I got the IBO belt too, man. Fuck out of here. I got the IBO belt somewhere in my garage, man. The only thing legit about the IBO, real talk, is their ranking system. Their ranking system is better than anybody else's.
Yeah, it is.
They got this point system that they utilize. Not like dumbass boxer reckon their dumbass point system where they got Floyd Mayweather, the greatest fighter of all time and shit. Not them dumb niggas. It's a different point system where it actually works in their favor. And they've got guys ranked in somewhat of the right positions much better than the other 4 major sanctioning bodies do now.
Yeah, I give it to him. When it comes to the ranking, system, the IBO is very good at it. Kendrick Taylor said Fury was fucking with Klitschko and Joshua for a while. Did you guys see the interview with all the former and some current UK heavyweights? Fury was talking shit. Yeah, that's what Fury does. That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
That's what Fury does. Fury got, so I remember when Fury told Klitschko, don't go pulling a David Hay and getting hurt before the fight. And that motherfucker did.
Yeah.
That's Tyson Fury for you, man. All right, man, let's move on to the last topic. I like this one right here, man. Hey, Kenny Porter is back out here in them streets, dog.
Nah, I'm gonna do it. Kenny is in these streets.
He in these streets. This time, he's actually in these streets talking about boxers that are muffin niggas, right?
I like Kenny Porter, man.
I
like
do
him,
too. Shit. After what I saw, hell yeah, I like the nigga, right? So Kenny Porter back out here, he's saying, well, and basically, and you know this what the result is, they're talking, hey, well, then the next fight up for Shawn is Pacquiao or shit. We'll turn around, we'll focus back on Terence Crawford. Right? Now, here's the reality, and I want y'all to understand something. This is why that Spence and Garcia was huge, because now everybody realized I have to one up or at least match. I got to one up or at least match. Now, credit to Porter and Kenny and Shawn Porter. They've actually, especially Shawn. Shawn has said, ain't nobody need no tune-up. You know what I'm saying? We all got the same time off, bro. You know what I'm saying? What you need? We all. He said, "What, you hurt yourself lifting 135 pounds or something?" Hey, I remember when he said that, nigga.
Best comment of the COVID-19 situation, bro. That shit would. I don't want to hear no excuses when we return to boxing. Everybody's been off. That was the best statement any boxer has made during COVID-19, bro. Real talk.
Yes, it was. When Shawn Porter said that, I was like, "Yo, that's my dog." Yeah. I wrote that article and I sent that motherfucker to Kenny. Said, "Yo, I agree with Shawn." Shawn was like, "What? You hurt yourself lifting 135 pounds, something, bro?" Like, damn, we all been off, dog. We all been off the same amount of time, bro. All right. So now that you got that going on, they're looking at Manny Pacquiao. They want Terence Crawford.
I don't care about Manny Pacquiao. Let's talk about Terence Crawford.
Yeah, that's they were supposed to meet, and this is what he said. He said they were going to meet. They were supposed to have meet, and Shawn says that he still plans on talking to Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford, I understand. This was your friend. I get it. Terence, you need to understand something. Your friend, for the second time, don't give a fuck about that friendship. Okay? He cares about it. Y'all still cool. We still boys. But this is business. This is money. This is me wanting to be a champion. Because the reality of it is out of all the whole narrative that people were saying about, which I still to this day would like people to understand something in me when they said no PBC fighter is willing to fight Crawford. Well, there was only one PBC fighter was being linked to Crawford. Nobody else, but whatever. It is what it is, right? Well, here's a PBC fighter that wants to fight him. Here's a PBC fighter whose name in defeat was more valued than your name in your last victory. Here's a PBC fighter that people can talk all the shit they want to talk, but when this fight is signed, ain't nobody gonna tell me, "Oh man, Crawford just gonna wipe the floor with Shawn Porter." Ain't nobody gonna say that shit. Here is a dude that actually could save you on the pound for pound list, my nigga. He could literally save you. Like, Lomachenko become undisputed. I don't care, man. Terence Crawford beat Shawn Porter, man. I can keep him there, dog. I keep him there. Right? You need to think. You actually need to entertain this. Right? This is a dude that don't give a shit about the other side of the street. Listen, I didn't like what you said when it came. Even when it came. See, Terence Crawford here lately, dog, man. He been doing some fucked up whole shit. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm gonna call it what it is, right? Even when Keith Thurman was talking about something fighting him, don't be scared about a contract. You talking about something? Oh, shit your ass down. If I sent you a contract, you would sign it. You should have just like how Shakur Stevenson told, I think Abner Mares, whatever. Bet on the way. What he told? Bet on the way. That's what you need to say, Terence. You need to look at this. I understand that's your friend. I'm with you. Fuck Manny Pacquiao. I don't care about Manny Pacquiao. Terence, you need this. All right? Danny Garcia, he's gone. Gone. Fuck it. Right? You can make a voluntary defense. I don't give a fuck. Shawn Porter, unranked, is better than all these motherfuckers WBO got ranked. He's better. Bottom line, he's better. You can't name me nobody that's in the WBO ranking that you're going to put above Shawn Porter that's available for you to fight right now. Nobody. So you need to look at this. You and your team need to consider this. Coming out the gate, this is what you need. If everybody's making these big fights and you guys are looking at somebody in the ranking and you fight somebody in the ranking, I'm sorry. I'm dropping you off my pounding. I'm dropping you the fuck off my list when I hear the announcement. When I hear the announcement, nigga. If I hear the announcement, Terence Crawford gonna fight number 3 WBC. You're off. No, you're no longer number 1, nigga. You're done. Nigga, you done. Nigga, you done. Vasil Lomachenko is about to fight Teofimo Lopez. Spence about to fight motherfucking Garcia. Okay? You need, if you want to remain relevant, if you want to let everybody know you are truly about your legacy and stop telling niggas that you can make the Hall of Fame. No, you need this fight. And if Shawn Porter don't get you and he does want to fight Manny Pacquiao, god damn.
Well, Manny Pacquiao ain't fighting Shawn Porter. That is a terrible style matchup for Manny Pacquiao, bro. I mean, we talking about Manny Pacquiao never getting past the line of scrimmage, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao would never get past the line of scrimmage, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even with that fancy footwork, a guy like Shawn Porter and how he rushes niggas, it doesn't matter. And actually, Shawn Porter's footwork is pretty good too, by the way. Watch that Errol Spence fight. Had excellent footwork in that fight. Had way better footwork than Errol Spence, in my opinion. So don't sleep on his footwork either. So, no, that's a terrible style matchup. I don't see Al Haymon making that fight. But check this out. Terence Crawford, and it really doesn't fucking matter to me anyway, because there is another fighter calling out Terence Crawford under the PBC banner. And they're calling him out as if, hey, Al Haymon don't tell us what to do. I want to fight you, nigga.
Damn good point. Damn good point. That's a damn good point.
Check this shit out, man. Let me throw this up here, man. My man Eric R said, fuck that friendship. This is boxing. Holyfield and Bo still be kicking it. Hey, brother, Holyfield and Bo. Oh, you just mentioned one of my favorite examples. Evander Holyfield stood in Henry Tillman's wedding as the best man, only to fight him later on and knock him out in the 7th round. He stood in that man's wedding as the best man. That is your right hand. Your best man is your right hand man.
Yes,
that is your nigga. That is your bro. And then only to knock him out in the 7th round. He said, hey, man, you in my fucking way for a title, man. I got to knock you the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Sure did.
I could keep going, right? Daniel Ponce de Leon and fucking, what's his name? Abner Mares are good friends. They fought each other. That fight was a fucking war, dog. Right? Ricky Burns and fucking Kevin Mitchell, right? Ricky Burns knocked Kevin Mitchell out in the 4th round, I believe. They were good friends. There's a bunch of situations like that, dog. You know, Marco Antonio Barrera and fucking Johnny Tapia.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They were good fucking friends, man.
Hey, Diaz, baby boy Diaz and Marquez.
Yeah, Diaz looked up to Marquez.
Sure did. Trained in the gym with him and everything.
Exactly. There's all sorts of friends that be out here fucking fighting, man. So that friendship shit, you're absolutely right. That shit gotta go, dog. At the end of the day, let me tell you something, man, right now. Let me tell you something right now, dog. Right now, and a lot of people agree with it, top 4 pound-for-pound fighters on the 3 Kings boxing list right now is number 1 is Terence Crawford. I think number 2 is Canelo Alvarez. Number 3, or it might be Vasil Lomachenko. I don't know. Number 3 is Vasil Lomachenko. Number 4 is Naoya Inoue. If the next announcement I hear is not Terence Crawford versus either your Dennis Ugas or Shawn Porter, he's dropping. I'm dropping him, bro. I don't want to hear no shit about, yeah, there is no other side of the street. Nah, I'm saying. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. You're right. Okay. In this case, there's not. So why isn't the fight made?
Yep.
In this case, it's not. We already know. We already fucking know that the promoters work for the fighters. We already know this. We've had this already confirmed by one of the top promotional agencies out there. You know what I'm saying? We got it on wax, it being confirmed. Okay? So this, I got to do it, Bob Arum. No, the fuck you do not. Especially a high-quality fighter like yourself. No, you do not. Right? Unless y'all into some collusion type of shit that's behind the scenes in boxing. And there's some shit going on that we don't know about and probably shouldn't know about that makes you obligated to Bob Arum. Unless that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like you owe the nigga some money or something. You know? Maybe that's going on, and maybe that makes you obligated. Boxing is a corrupt-ass sport. There's obligations all over the place that we don't know about, man.
Ooh, and some we do know about, and
oh yeah, and some that we do know about that we won't mention. That's for
I don't think
sure.
they meant to tell us that, though.
Exactly, bro. Oh yeah, absolutely. So maybe that's behind the scenes. I don't know, but from my perspective, it don't exist. So you got two PBC guys, top PBC fighters, calling you out. I expect one of these fights to get made, bro. Either Shawn Porter or your Dennis Ugas. Why? Because you have nowhere else to turn. Kell Brook is not going to cut it. He's not. I don't give a fuck about Terence Crawford versus a washed up Kell Brook. I don't care about that fight. Neither do the majority of boxing fans. Nobody's even talking about it.
Yep.
Everybody knows that Kell Brook is the front runner, but nobody's even fucking talking about it. Why? Because nobody cares about that fight.
Give a shit.
But your Dennis Ugas fight, a guy that many believe beat Shawn Porter and should probably be, or at least after beating Shawn Porter, should have been the WBC champion, right? He's a super wild card and a super dark horse in the welterweight division. Can give anybody trouble right now, right? And then, of course, Shawn Porter. I mean, you ain't got to get that nigga an introduction. He gives everybody trouble. Nobody beat Shawn Porter easily. Nobody. Not Keith Thurman, not Errol Spence, not Kell Brook. Nobody beat Shawn Porter easily, bro. Nobody. Okay? The guy that probably had the best game plan against Shawn Porter was Kell Brook.
Yep.
But he still didn't beat him easily. You see what I'm saying? So with that in mind, it's Shawn Porter. Expect a hell of a fight with fucking Terence Crawford. Of course they're going to want to see you fight Porter or Ugas over washed up ass Kell Brook. I want to see that shit. Especially when these two guys are publicly calling you out. So I'm only going to say this once. If I see Terence Crawford's next fight is not your Dennis Ugas or Shawn Porter or any other top PBC fighter. It could be Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao, right? I'll give him that too. I'll give him that leeway. If it's not any of those guys, if it's Kell Brook, I'm dropping him on fucking contact. As soon as my ears get contact of that motherfucking news, as soon as my eyes get contact of that news, drop it. He gonna go to like number 5 somewhere, dog. Just saying, bro. I'm tired of this shit, man. Make the damn fights, man.
You know, my man right here, and I like this shit right here. Eric R. said, number 5 on the top ranked list is none other than Bobo Jones.
Hey, man, Bobo Jones is a top 5 fighter in all 17 divisions under every promotional sanction, every promotional banner. He's a top 5 fighter, bro. Y'all just don't know him.
You don't.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't know. My man Scott Brown, I don't know. I think Scott Brown be trolling. Ugas' best chance for Bud to get from PBC. IMO. No. That's not true. That's not true. Both Thurman and Shawn Porter have already made it clear they can fight him.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny Porter already told us, I already got the word from up top.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The head man around this motherfucker already told me. Yeah, man, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's the situation, right? Al Heyman's not going to come out here and tell you himself, yeah, I'll allow Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao and Shawn Porter and your Dennis Ugas to fight Terence Crawford. Al Heyman talks to no one. He's not going to come out here and basically tell you that. Yeah. And then he tells Sam Watson and Tim Smith, they're not going to say nothing either.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? He lets the fighters speak it. So if the fighters are all of a sudden out here saying, man, give me Terence Crawford. Remember, dog, oh my God, bro. I'm tired of being right. Let me tell y'all niggas something, man. We published the article where Keith Thurman specifically said, oh man, we don't give a fuck about that WBO title. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't even recognize the WBO title and that nigga that holding it, that punk ass motherfucker from Nebraska. We don't even recognize that shit. Nigga, literally like a month later, he's out here calling Terence Crawford out saying I want to fight him. Why do you think that sudden change and and what he wanted happened. It's because Al Heyman said, yeah, pull the trigger on that. We'll give Terence Crawford, Keith Thurman, Shawn Porter, Ugas, or Manny Pacquiao, right? That's why Bob Arum came out and said Manny Pacquiao and Terence Crawford is in negotiations to fight in China, I think it was, right?
Yep.
That's why your Dennis Ugas is out here. Give me him. I want to fight him. That's why Shawn Porter's back to saying it. Shawn Porter's number one thing was he wanted the rematch with Errol Spence. As soon as Errol Spence basically signed the contract to fight Danny Garcia, he said, all right, back to the next one, which is Terence Crawford.
Yep.
That's because Al Heyman said, go ahead, speak your fucking piece. And if he wants it, we'll make the fight. You'll never hear Al Heyman come and tell you, we'll make this fight. He's not going to do that. No. The way you know is if the fighters are actually speaking. And Keith Thurman's a perfect example of that, man.
Keith Thurman's a perfect example, and so is Bob Arum's. Once Errol Spence had that car accident, Bob Arum said, I was in talks with Al. We both were scheduling to make the Crawford Spence fight at the end of 2020.
Yep.
Now with him having that accident, we just don't know. That's exactly what he said.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? See?
Yep.
So at the end of the day, it was never about nobody from PBC didn't want to fight him. Everybody wanted to see him and Spence because Spence had more options, and motherfuckers like, man, if he start pursuing these options, he's going to get too far ahead.
Yeah.
And you was right. Think about this. We said this on this podcast when Spence said, hey, after I beat Shawn, I'm going to call Oscar. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to whoop Canelo ass. I'm going to call his bluff. We was like, okay. Hey, man, it's Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
If he'd have been like, oh, I'm gonna go to 154 once if I Canelo, it's Canelo.
Canelo, what the fuck you want me to do about it?
Yeah, what the fuck you want me to do? It's Canelo.
Yeah, right. That's what it is.
It's what it's right. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
Right? But the you need if I don't even gotta hear Kell Brook. I just gotta hear Kell. He's off.
Bro, I immediately dropped it like number 5 or 6 somewhere in there, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I can't do it, bro. Nah. I'm sick of this shit, bro. Like they should have been made a fight. You know, him re-signing with Top Rank. Hey, man, I can't tell you how to do business. I cannot tell you how to do business. All I can do on the outside looking in and say, hey, man, that was a bad decision because 147 and 154 is controlled by PBC and they're trying to freeze you out and you allow them to freeze you out. That's all I can say from the outside looking in, right? But now you got fighters that are willing to basically break the goddamn ice, man. And they're top PBC fighters. So what is the holdup?
Mm-hmm.
Make the fight, bro.
My man, yeah, Scott trolling. He said Heyman does not show a lot of confidence in crossing the street. Oh, so Amir Khan versus Canelo Alvarez. Oh, I believe Anthony Joshua got his championship off of Charles Martin. I believe he also had a defense against Dominic Brazzelli. He also fought Eric Molina. I believe Terence Crawford fought John Molina Jr. and Felix Diaz, who at that time, Felix Diaz was a top prize for PBC. But but he gave him that scalp right there. And so you're saying he don't show a lot of confidence in crossing the street. But yet and still, you got Thurman, you got Porter, and you got Pacquiao, all talking about Crawford fights.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, you're right. Heyman don't show a lot of confidence because Heyman don't talk to no fucking body.
He don't talk to nobody. Exactly, bro. Heyman don't talk to nobody, man.
He don't talk to nobody, bro. So yeah, man.
Exactly, man.
Man, hey, at the end of the day, this is what it is right there. Brian David, drop the mic. 3K boxing knows what the fuck they're talking about. Exactly, fam.
Exactly. Appreciate you, dog.
Appreciate you, dog. This motherfucker needs to fight somebody. I hope he looks at this, right? Because I'm man. Woo! Man,
at the end of the day, bro, at the end of the day, it really ain't much more to be fucking said. You need to make a fight with one of these guys that have called you out. Yep. Or one of the guys that you're currently negotiating with, which is Manny Pacquiao. If you don't make a fight with Pacquiao, Thurman, your Dennis Ugas, or Shawn Porter, you're getting dropped. Plain and simple.
Plain and simple. You're getting dropped, and I don't want to hear nothing else about somebody not wanting to fight Terence Crawford. These are fights that are there for them. These are fights that they have to look at and take. I get it. I really do fucking get it. right? Okay, there are other guys in the rankings, but Shawn Porter, and I'm gonna say this again, he's not even ranked by the WBO. I don't fucking care. Shawn Porter is worth more than all of them motherfuckers.
Oh no. They'll make sure that fight will get sanctioned. Trust me. They're not going. WBO is not going. Paco ain't gonna sit back and be like, "No, it's it. I don't want the fucking fight on." Nah, he ain't gonna do that shit, bro.
Yep,
like,
you're right about that.
What it's Shawn Porter and Terence Crawford. Make it Shawn Porter automatically number one. Is it? That's exactly what the fuck you gonna do. Paco, Danny Garcia's number one. Move him down and say, "What the fuck, Holmes? Shawn Porter number one." Is
he's already fighting for the belt, bro. What the fuck, man? He's fighting for the belt already. He's fighting Earl. Okay, it's all right. Drop him down. What about Mike? Mikey's fighting Jesse Vargas. He's busy.
He already fought that nigga. It don't even matter that he already fought him. He's busy. Fuck it. Move him down.
Right. Move him down.
Exactly, bro.
Jay Davis said Crawford needs to fight somebody. If he beats Porter and Spence beats Garcia, that purse looking mighty thick 2021. Exactly. Yeah, that's the reason why he needs to. You're absolutely right. This is why he needs to fight him. Because if the theme that and Terence Crawford said this himself, he said, "Man, I would do good pay-per-view numbers too if I was fighting the people that Earl fought." Okay, well, here's one on right now.
Fuck up, man.
Yeah, damn. But wait a minute. Here's one on right now. Here's Porter. Make the fight.
Exactly.
Here's Porter. Make the fight then.
Man, shut the fuck up, man. That sound like a crybaby ass nigga sitting over there across the room. Man, me too. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You got niggas calling you out. Go make the fight. Tired of this shit, man. That's why I would not be watching boxing, bro, if we weren't running a fucking business. I would not be watching this shit, man. I'd be watching fucking water polo, nigga, bowling. That's what I'd be watching. Hey, bro, I'll be hitting you up. Hey, bro, nigga. Hey, you see that motherfucker get that turkey, nigga? That nigga's the truth. That motherfucker's the truth, nigga. 3 strikes in a row. That's the truth right there, bro. But Bo be like, "Hey man, Terence Crawford getting ready to fight Errol Spence." Man, I don't give a fuck. I don't watch that no more. Man, I don't fuck about that.
Yeah. He like, but wait a minute, 2 kg. I don't give a fuck what I said.
Right. I'm telling you, man, cut this dumb shit out, man. This is real talk. This is why I like watching the little guys. This is why I tell you guys, man, don't front on the little guys just because they're 105. I had a nigga tell me, man, it's like 2 chihuahuas fighting. What the fuck does that matter? It's 2 men in the ring fighting each other. What the fuck does the size matter? When the size matter? You're a gay nigga then, bro. You're homosexual. If you got to see 2 big niggas fighting, you're homosexual. You're sitting there watching this shit, probably holding your dick. Oh, man, look at Anthony Joshua. Good God Almighty.
Oh, dog, you
hell does the size matter? Niggas done pissed me off on this podcast, bro. When the fuck does the size matter, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's 2 men that are going fisticuffs, right?
Yep.
And they're doing it in an intelligent manner, meaning you got to use your mental ability, has to be stronger than your physical. This is like chess, man. When the fuck did size matter? Yeah, boy, shit, nigga. Hey, Darnell, man, why you over there watching a fight with your shirt? Nigga, you bucket naked, nigga? What? This nigga naked on the couch watching Anthony Joshua versus Kubrat Pulev, man. What the fuck? Homosexual ass dudes out here, man.
Be like Bernie Sanders. You walking in the house and what's that smell? What smell like Badussy? What that nigga? What's that smell, nigga? Bernie Mac. Yeah. Nigga, what's that smell, nigga? Damn.
Yeah, Bernie Mac. I'm just saying, bro. I don't give a fuck about no size. Shit. I'm trying to see a good fight, bro. I watch the women because they fight. I mean, they put on good fights a lot of the times. A lot of the women, like that damn Alex Jimenez fight versus Franchon Cruz. Man, that was one of the most non-technical fights ever. But I'll tell you what, I was covering that fight ringside. Everybody liked those fights. Scott Brown, I'm not talking about size mattering because of weight, man. I'm talking about why the fuck is it your preference when you watch boxing and say, I like watching big niggas instead of little niggas? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's gay. I prefer my men when I watch boxing to be a little bit on the thicker side. You fucking Are you kidding me? Yo, fuck outside how big the nigga is. I just want to see a good fight. And the little guys, you know what? They make good fights. And guess what else they don't do? They don't duck.
Nope.
While everybody's out here fucking complaining about heavyweight, light heavyweight, super middleweight, 147, 154, 135, 130. Niggas ducking and shit all over the place. Well, down there at 108, 112, 118, 115, they not ducking. They're actually fighting. Let me tell you something, man. The last card I covered, Mikey Garcia versus Jesse Vargas. Guess what the best fight on that card was? Julio Cesar Martinez, bro.
Yup.
115-pound champion, right? Excuse me, 112-pound champion, right? The next best fight, guess what it was? Roman Gonzalez versus Cal Yafai. 115-pound champion. Those were the two best fights on the card that had Joseph Parker, Mike Garcia, Jesse Vargas. Had all those names that y'all niggas know, but them little motherfuckers stole the show.
Yeah, he did.
So that's why I watch the little guys, bro. Them niggas put on fights and they don't fucking duck. Knowing, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know, you know. Let me just tell y'all the truth, man. You know, me and that nigga played dominoes last night, man. I formed a kinship with him, man. You know, we was playing dominoes and shit, you know, and you know, his wife started cooking us dinner, man. And oh man, she made a great souffle too, man. It was awesome. I just can't see myself fighting a guy now, man. You know, we could fight over a deck of cards or something, but in the ring, no, man, I can't do it. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Wow. Damn, dog. You killing.
Sick of this shit, man.
Y'all done made Prodigy mad. I ain't never seen him this goddamn mad.
Oh, the ducking, man. This is the most duckingest sport in the fucking world, man. You know them UFC niggas not ducking nobody with minimum wage. They getting paid minimum wage. UFC niggas is not ducking for minimum wage, man. Shit. Dana White and his business partners are taking home like 70, 80% of the proceeds. Sure. Fighters getting paid minimum wage. Fighting everybody, man. Get this shit out of here. Terence, you better fight one of these. All I'm saying, better fight somebody, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. I used to like Terence a lot, but as I say, we keep it right down the middle. If you fucking up and you continue to fuck up, at the end of the day, we will not hesitate to get on your ass, bro. It is what it is.
My man Jay Davis, Jay said, best fights are in the lower weight division by far. Hell motherfucking yes, they are. Yes, they are. And if you think I'm bullshitting, I tell you what, ask Angel Acosta. Ask Jose motherfucking Tanaka.
Yep.
Shit. Ask Juan Francisco Estrada.
Before you continue, let me tell y'all something, man. Angel Acosta, a lot of people don't know who the fuck he is, right? He's one of the hardest punchers in boxing. He would have a perfect record, but he lost to Kosei Tanaka. I think the dude's name was Luis Ceja, something like that. I don't know. But he's a champion right now at 108, right? Lost to that dude. Now, it was actually they stopped the fight prematurely. I don't think they should have stopped the fight, but they did, right? But dude is like 28 and 2 with 28.
Edwin Soto?
Yeah, Edwin Soto. Thank you, sir. I couldn't remember his fucking name. Edwin Soto. Angel Acosta is 28 and 2 with 28 fucking knockouts. I believe that's his record, right? One of the hardest punchers in boxing. He fought Kosei Tanaka, who's one of the most skilled fighters in boxing, all around skill. He's one of the most skilled. Fighting now at 115, right? Champion at 108, champion at 112. Now he's about to be a champion at 115, right? So here's the deal. Actually, champion at 105 too, if I'm not mistaken, because he was a 3-division champion, tied Vasily Lomachenko's record, became a 3-division champion in only 12 fights. See, a lot of niggas don't know this shit. While them announcers at Top Rank were like, oh man, Vasily Lomachenko just beat Jeff Finnick's record. I'm sitting back like, well, hold on, man. Kosei Tanaka about to do the same thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about him? He about to do it when he beat Kimura. I said, yo, that right there, when he beat Sho Kimura, he will be a 3-division champion in his 12th fight. It's exactly what happened. Okay. Now he's at 115, looking to be a 4-division champion. When Kosei Tanaka beat Angel Acosta, let me tell y'all something, man. Kosei Tanaka broke both of his fucking orbital bones in that fight, man. Both of them. While Rigo is over here talking about a motherfucking hangnail against Vasyl Lomachenko, and he had to quit, Kosei Tanaka had 2 broken fucking orbital bones, man, and still fought and still won the damn fight. Now you're going to tell me that you don't want to see something like that because the guy doesn't have enough girth on him? Get the fuck out of here, gay nigga. He doesn't have enough girth. His size is just not big enough for I. Get the fuck out of here.
My man Jay said niggas love Manny, but don't know that nigga was in the fly division, sleeping motherfuckers. Exactly. Manny Pacquiao career started at 105. I'm gonna tell you something else people don't know. Manny Pacquiao actually lied about his age when he became a professional fighter.
Yeah, he did.
He lied about his age. That's something else motherfuckers don't know. But you know what? Fuck it, man. I digress.
Yep. Exactly, Mar Lucas. Yeah, and Naoya broke his fucking orbital bone against Nonito Donaire and won that fight. Exactly, man. Not saying it doesn't happen in the higher divisions. My point is these guys are literally fighting, and those guys are fighting minimum wage too. By the way,
they are.
Like, remember, Roman Gonzalez, after he fought Carlos Cuadras, and they were getting ready to put him in there with Sariska Sor Rungvisai, he went to Golden Boy. Was like, man, y'all niggas need to pay me some more money, man.
He sure the fuck did.
Yeah, because he was co-promoted by Tekin and Golden Boy. He went to Golden Boy and said, hey, man, I'm fighting some killers, man. Y'all need to give me some fucking money, man. And he was right. You want to make me the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, but you want to pay me fucking pennies just because I'm a little guy? He was right. This is what it is, man. I'm just saying, bro. Man, rant over. I'm just saying, bro. These niggas ducking all over the place from 130 up. But down there, they're not ducking, man. I'm watching those guys.
I'm always watching those guys. This is the last one by Scott. He said no power lower weight class often. Like we said, Angela Costa. Look him up, G. You wouldn't say that if you saw Angela Costa.
Angela Costa, Kosei Tanaka, Guillermo Rigondeaux has power. Vasyl Lomachenko has knocked out. Shit, hasn't he knocked out? I think he has. He went the distance maybe 4 times or something like that, right?
Yeah,
that's 135. So we'll go lower than that. You know what I'm saying? Emmanuel Rodriguez, not that bad. Yeah, knockout CP Freshmart don't have that much power. He doesn't have that much power at 105. There's a lot of big hitter shit. Edwin Soto that beat Angela Costa, he had a lot of power. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of little guys with power, man. But you know, it is what shit. The dude that just knocked out Zolani Tate. John Rio Casimiro.
Casimiro, yeah.
Casimiro. Shit, Zolani Tate had the fastest. He had the fastest knockout. This is 118, by the way. Those are little guys. Zolani Tate had the fastest knockout of 2017, I believe it was. 2017, 2018. Mm-hmm. Nigga, ding, ding, ding. Motherfucker threw a punch. Zolani Tate slipped it, hit him with an overhand right, fight over. That was at 118. Wasn't that heavyweight. It was at 118.
But the hardest puncher of them all, right? The hardest puncher of them all at 118 pounds is that nigga Sleep Time. Sleep time, nigga. Josh Greer, baby. Sleep time, baby.
Stop it, bro. Look, my man Scott Brown said, he said, you can't disagree in this chat. No, you could disagree, but you got to come with facts. You're over there saying there's no big punchers at the light divisions, and we just gave you a bunch of them. So your statement is not factual. That's the problem. That's why they're fucking with you right now.
Hey, man, listen. We love boxing. You know what? I'm glad. I'm gonna say something too. I've actually seen better fights in women division. That fucking Katie Taylor versus Delphine Pursoon. God damn, that was a fight.
Katie Taylor lost that fight, in my opinion, but that was a great fucking fight. You're telling me you wouldn't watch that?
Man. That was better. Hey, I tell you what, that I would rather watch that than Lawrence Okolie.
Exactly. What division is Lawrence Okolie in?
Cruiserweight.
Isn't that one of the higher divisions? There should be more knockouts and more exciting. All right, okay. Thought so, bro. You know, that gay motherfucker that told me it's like 2 chihuahuas fighting.
It's like two chihuahuas.
Yeah, bro. Motherfucker butt ass naked with some bonbons and shit on the couch watching Lawrence Okolie, nigga. Yo, gay ass dude, man. Fuck out of here,
Shit,
man.
that nigga talking all that shit. Them goddamn chihuahuas are ankle biters. Them niggas will break you down.
That shit killed me, dog. When you gonna sit here and tell me that you can't watch a fight because the guys aren't big enough? I'm sorry. Get mad at 2K if you want to. I'm used to it. That's homosexual, bro. That is a borderline homosexual comment. No knock on gay dudes. As I said before, if you gay, there's nothing wrong with that. All I'm saying is if I told this dude that was gay, he would get mad at me and try to talk shit back. But hold on, man. It's my observation that you just did some homosexual shit. That's all I'm saying. You just made a homosexual statement, bro. And I'm calling you out on that. Don't get mad. Change how you speak. That's it.
That's it.
Change how you move, bro. You know, don't be like Tank over here holding niggas from behind and shit, bro. I'm just saying.
All right, we're about to get out of here. Sean Newton said, good to see you guys making content. Well, man, what's this, 2 weeks in a row? Every day, 2 weeks in a row?
Oh, yeah, Sean, we've been on for a while, man.
Yeah, every day about 2 weeks in a row. All right, everybody, as always, man, go to 3kingsboxing.com for the latest grades. What's going on in the sport of boxing? Boxing is coming back. Everybody's dropping big motherfucking news. We want to see the big fights. We want to see quality fights. We want to see competitive fights. But more importantly, we just want to see fights, right? I don't care who Lawrence Okolie fight. I'm not watching that. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm not watching Lawrence Okolie fight nobody.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm gonna miss that assignment. I'm gonna miss that. If it's executive decision to me, I'm executive decision on down to somebody below.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, hey, like I said, I'll take that hit, bro, for the team. As a leader, you got to lead, so I'll take that hit. Whenever Lawrence Okolie fight, I wouldn't put that on any of my staff, bro. I value you guys way too much. I'll take the hit.
Yeah,
I'll take the hit.
Definitely not watching that. But as always, man, like real talk, we don't care who you are. When we say we call it down the middle, we're going to call it down the middle, even if we disagree amongst each other, right? But that's the sport. We love the sport. We don't give a shit about a fighter promoting it. Them niggas don't pay us. And honestly speaking, this is something y'all don't know. We make it clear to them niggas that even if you did, we gonna still speak our fucking minds.
Oh yeah.
We've made it clear.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a situation where at the end of the day, bro, that's why I got that hashtag no turtlenecks, man. We not out here basically trying to impress nobody. We're not out here basically trying to kiss nobody ass, nothing like that, bro. We don't kiss the ass of none of these motherfucking sanctioning bodies, none of these promoters, right? We report on boxing. On this podcast, we give our opinion because on the website, we can't give our opinion like that because we like to keep it professional on the website. You know what I'm saying? But we do give our opinions on this podcast. If you get mad, holla at me, nigga. Shit, you can send me an email. I'll definitely holla back. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If you want to come see me, bet. Shit, I live in Dallas. Actually, Frisco. Come see me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You're going to see me and then be like, damn, man, maybe I just bit off more than I could chew. Then you might, end up being like, well, let me turn around and walk back. But at that point in time, I already seen your ass, nigga. It's knuckles. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. We're going to do what the fuck we do, man. This is why we will always be the most authentic boxing media source out there, because we're not holding hands with anybody. We're not kissing anybody's ass. We're not trying to get in good with this fucking promoter network. And we're not trying to get in good with this promoter network. We do what the fuck we do. We commentate on boxing and we get the fuck up out of here. Just like we're about to do right now.
That's right. Go to 3kingsboxing.com. Hey, HNIC, man, roll us out this motherfucker.
You know what to do, man. Go to Twitter at 3kingsboxing, Instagram at 3kingsboxing, right here on Facebook.com/3kingsboxing. Of course, again, right here, this YouTube channel, The Prodigy of Boxing Talk. Every day, 7 to 7:30 Eastern Time, 6 to 6:30 Central, 4 to 4:30 Pacific, right? And then most importantly, always most importantly, go to 3kingsboxing.com for your source of pure, unadulterated boxing information. Some of the greatest minds out there writing those articles, giving you boxing information. You know what I'm saying? This podcast is unfiltered, uncut, unraw, authentic, and we don't give a shit about your feelings, man. So until tomorrow, We out this bitch.